A new faucet is a great way to give a fresh look to a kitchen or a bathroom. At your local independent home improvement retailer, we have a wide variety of styles, from the simple to the extravagant. We can often special order so you can get exactly what you want. Plus, installing a new faucet is an easy project for a beginning do-it-yourselfer. In this video, we'll show you how to install a basic pull-out faucet in your kitchen sink. But before we get started, here are a few things to keep in mind. Even though we're installing a faucet in the kitchen, the same principle applies to installing a faucet in the bathroom. You also need to know that different faucets may have different configurations. For example, bathroom faucets may have a pop-up drain attached. Some faucets have a single handle or a mixer, and others have two handles. Whatever the configuration of your faucet, you'll always be hooking up the hot and cold water lines, as well as a bolt that holds the faucet to the sink. Always be sure to read the manufacturer's instructions. Let's get started by removing the old faucet. Like with most plumbing projects, we'll start by turning off the hot and cold water shutoff valves, which are usually located in the cabinet directly under the sink. When you're finished, open up the faucet to relieve the pressure. Next, use an adjustable wrench and a pair of channel locking pliers to disconnect both of the water lines from the faucet. If you suspect the supply lines are old and gaskets worn out, you might consider replacing them with flexible supply lines like the ones I'm holding here. Underneath the sink, use a basin wrench or a socket wrench to remove the nut holding the faucet tailpiece assembly in place. If your existing faucet has a spray hose, you'll also want to disconnect the line that connects the hose to the faucet. Sometimes it's easier to pull the faucet out and disconnect it from above. When you're finished, pull the faucet out and clean the area on the sink where the old faucet was located. Then you will remove the sprayer by unscrewing the lock nut that secures it underneath the sink. Now you're ready to install the new faucet. Most sinks today have 3 holes to accommodate the faucet. Measure the distance, center to center, of the outside holes of your sink to make sure the new faucet will fit. And always be sure to read the manufacturer's instructions. When you set the new faucet in place, you'll need something to seal the base. Some faucets, like ours, have a gasket that goes between the sink and the faucet. If yours does not have one, apply a bead of plumber's putty along the groove around the plate. This will keep water from dripping down into the sink cabinet. If you have a gasket, put it on the lip of the plate, and with the plate in place, go ahead and thread the hoses through the plate and place the faucet on the sink. Underneath the sink, thread on the flange and the nut that will hold the faucet to the sink using a basin wrench or a socket wrench. If you're installing a pull-out faucet, you'll also need to add the weight that will retract the pull-out spray back into the faucet and connect the pull-out spray water lines. Next, attach the supply lines to the faucet and then to the shutoff valves below. Remember, hot water goes on the left and cold water connects on the right. You can also attach any accessories such as a spray hose or, in this project, a soap dispenser if your faucet came with one. Finally, it's time to turn on the water and check for leaks. If you find a leak, more than likely you'll need to tighten the connections on the water supply lines. If you have any questions about this or any other home improvement project, be sure to read our list of frequently asked questions for this video. And be sure to print out our project instructions, which includes a tools and materials checklist, before you head to your local independent home improvement retailer. That's where you find all the products and helpful advice you need to finish your project. If you're not sure where to find your local store, check out our store locator. Good luck with your project, and thank you for watching.